to the voice, a YouTube content creator, and a social media influencer. So let's go back to science vlogs chemistry. Okay, let's start with the discussion of units, system of measurements, units. For example, metric system and English units. Metric system units and English system units. Okay, or what we call units of measurement in chemistry. Okay, or in science in general, because physics also are adopting this, systems of units. Get a point? Okay. Like that. But if we mean SI units, that would mean automatically as metric system. You get the point? SI units meaning Systems International. SI. Okay, actually, Systems International, or we can say that International System of Units. Okay, just like ISO. Okay, International Standardization of Organization, or International Organization of Standardization. Okay, ISO. So here, the SI is simply mean system units. Okay, like that. Systems International and International System Units. Sorry guys. Okay. Di ba? And English units. For example, if the question in the future will say, what are the two types of systems of measurements in science? Your answer will be metric system and English system. Because metric system is already an SI unit. Or SI unit and English units will be answers. So two. For example, enumeration. There's no choices in an examination. Okay? Like that. Because the questions will vary. Not only multiple choice in the future. Okay? A lot. You have to explain, you have to define, you have to enumerate, you have to outline. There's a true or false. You have to enumerate, something like that. You have to sketch a diagram. Okay? So mga ganon. And essay. So essay is measuring your total comprehension of the subject matter. Okay, your ability of reasoning. You don't have to be exact in the terminologies, but at least it's near to what is being asked. Okay, like that. So measuring your comprehension ability, something like that. So it's gonna be like that for the essay. Okay, because the terminologies will vary. Okay, but what it is really being extracted to the point is what your instructor and teacher wants you to learn. Okay, something like that. So it's not literal and word for word. You get the point? Okay. Like that. Ganon. So, okay, magsugod na ta. Charot! So, hi timer! My timer starts now. Oh my gosh. So, SI units are a metric system. There's a little bit confusion, guys, but just be with me so that we can easily communicate comfortably and conveniently. Char. Okay. Communicate talaga. Okay. So, number one, length. Okay. Length sa metric system is a unit will be meter. Small letter m. Okay. This because there are also questions like this. Okay, what is the metric unit of a length? And there will be a choices. Feet, yard, meter, centimeter, di ba? O nga. So better know the basic foundation. What is an SI unit or a metric system and the English unit so that you can have a basic foundation. Okay? Like that. So length and meter. Okay? Okay, charot. Ito pa sabi ko my timer runs now, right? Okay, meter. Okay, and then we have the mass. Mag-ibog mo ano yung mass, guys. Okay? So, common siya expressed in gram. Okay? Gram. And then, sometimes also expressed in kilogram. But still, these are all metric. For example, I will teach you a clue. Okay? If the question in the future will say, what is the metric system unit of a mass? There's a choices gram and kilogram. Okay? A, kilogram. B, gram. C, pound. Ganon, di ba? D, like this, none of the above. Okay? E, A and B only, like that. So choose A and B only. So that is the first technique. Second technique, okay, A, grams, B, kilograms, like that. B, none of the above, and D, all of the above, something like that. So what is your answer? Okay, so maglibog yapon ka. Okay, so it would be the kilogram and the gram, always. You get the point? Muna siya, guys, ha? Now, if there's no kilogram in the choices, your answer will be the gram. If there's no kilogram, the gram is your answer. Baliktad na po siya. If there's no gram, kilogram is your answer. But normally, guys, hindi na siya ikuyog ang duha. Get the point in the question. Okay? So, di na siya ikuyog usually. Either ibutang ang gram or kilogram in the choices A, B, C, D, E, something like that. Okay? Because common nabigay siya, guys, sa question. What is the unit of measure in metric system of the length? Ganun. You answer will matter. Ganun. Not the mile, not the feet, not the yard, or whatever. Okay? So number 3 is a time. Very common sa time, right? It's gonna be second, no other. Second is the metric unit of time. So second. Okay, that is second for the time. Okay? Like that. For the temperature, operating conditions or operating parameters. So temperature. Okay, so what is your metric unit or metric system unit? Or SI unit of temperature? Again, it's gonna be, first priority is Kelvin, capital P. Okay? First priority, just like the mass, but sometimes also Celsius. Okay, both are correct, but go first to the Kelvin. Okay, but if they are in the choices the two, choose the two in your answers in the question. For example, which of the following are the metric system units of temperature? And in the choices there's Kelvin and Celsius also. Then answer the two. You get the point? But never answer the Fahrenheit, the Rankine, because that is not metric system. You get the point? But if there's no Celsius, your answer will be Kelvin. If there's no Kelvin, your answer will be Celsius. Okay? Ganon. Okay. For the pressure. Pressure is makalibot niyo siya, guys. Why? Because the common unit of pressure is an atmosphere. Right? 1 atmosphere. And the common unit of pressure also in detecting the blood pressure is millimeters mercury, the blood pressure, mmHg, like that. And bar also is very familiar in the process industries, in the gauge pressure, or either the PSI, the pound force per square inch. Or actually the pound or the pound force is just the same. Okay, but let's just to be precise, that is pound force really. Okay, pound force per square inch. But actually it's just the same. Okay, like that. So which among them are the unit of metric for the pressure? Di ba makalibot? Okay, actually guys, it's Pascal. Diba? It's Pascal, not atmosphere. Okay? Pascal. So Pascal is 1 Newton per square meter. That is the definition of Pascal. So, meaning to say guys, this Pascal is really accepting the true definition of a pressure, in which that is, the applied force exerted of an object in a perpendicular position. Something like that, because pressure is also force over area. So meaning to say, it is the applied force in perpendicular to the surface area. So this pressure is equal to force over area. Ang nakaangkon ana ang Pascal because Newton per meter square. So that is the metric system. Siya dyan na nakadaog. Pascal. Not the atmosphere, not the bar, not the piece. If the question will say, what is the metric system unit of pressure? Your answer will be Pascal, or 1 Newton per square meter. You got that point, class? Okay, that's it. Because this will come up also in questions in the future. Okay? Things like this. Okay, so this is for pressure, temperature, time, mass, for the volume. How can we express for the volume? Hala. So, for the volume, it's gonna be the same with the mass and the temperature. 2 will be considered also. It could either be a milliliter or it could be also a liter. Okay? Again, if the question will say in the multiple choice, there's also milliliters and there's a liter, answer the 2. Because these are all metric, right? If there's no milliliter, answer liter. If there's no liter, answer milliliter. Okay? Like that. That is the metric system unit of volume. Okay? So, length, mass, time, temperature, pressure, and volume. That is for metric system. This is our units. Now we go to English. English units. You need to say the American, right? So I think the metric system are the British or the UK are using this. Okay, but the American, of course, it's America, right? So English units ang ginagamit dito sa United States of America in their curriculum, something like that. Okay, English units. English is, I think, England, right? So verify that also. English. Okay, but American is also using English. Okay. Both of them are using English. So British English and American English, right? But for these units, I think this is for UK, right? The English. Okay. This is for the UK, the metric, and the English is for the Americans. But double check also. Maybe I was interchanged. Okay. It doesn't matter, right? As long as you have this in your brain cells, then you can easily understand if you encounter problem solvings in the future. It doesn't matter na America siya or UK siya, di ba? Ano siya, di ba? So sa land, English units ta. Sa land, usahin din siya, guys, feet. Okay. Sa mass, usahin sa din siya, pound. Okay. Sa time, so then actually, there's no specific unit time, but usually expressed in hour. HR. Hour. Small letter S, letter R. So that's why we have, usually, for example, volumetric flow rate, for example, liter per hour, cubic meter per hour. So, hour is the denominator usually, right? But there's also minute. It depends on the problem really, guys, huh? Okay? But normally it's hour. Okay? Like this. Temperature. So, unsa man. So, Fahrenheit. Okay? Pressure. Unsa man sa pressure. Okay? Pressure, there's no specific for pressure. But, preferably, pound per square inch. But it doesn't say there that it should be pounds per square inch, but English units are using pounds per square inch. Because this is the imperial unit. Okay? But never use the Pascal, because Pascal is metric. Okay? Like that. Meaning to say, there's no specific to be used in English, but preferably, it is pound per square inch. Case-to-case basis, something. Okay, volume. Nakakaloka. Volume. So if we have feet, so that is cubic feet. Right? Am I correct? Because if you're using cubic centimeter, centimeter is belong to the metric. So it's gonna be cubic feet, right? For the volume. Now for the force, I forgot also the force. Sorry. For the force is pound force. Okay? Pound force. But for the metric, sorry, I forgot guys. For the metric system is Newton. Okay? Newton. So kilogram, meter per second squared. That is the Newton. Okay? So thank you so much for listening this short vlog. It runs to 15 minutes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to. And then you click for the notification bell for some news updates. I am a singer channel voice. Bye bye, God bless everybody. See you later on. Ay, nako.